Turning my backyard into a golf course, part 9. Alright, today we're going to be taking some of these pieces of wood from the trees I chopped down and turning them into Larry memorabilia. We're going to act as the markers for you tee off. Grass update, quite a bit of growth. It's coming in really patchy, I'm not really sure why, but if it doesn't start growing in those other places, I might just throw more seed on it. I set up a little station for me to work on this wood on these sawhorses so that I could be outside. It took a little bit of trial and error to figure out what was going to work. My sawhorses kept running away from me, so I threw this 6x6 on the bottom of them. And then that was kind of wobbly. I didn't put enough screws into the sawhorses, so I gave it a few more and that seemed to work out just fine. I figured out a system that worked pretty well with this scalper of clamping down the end and then just trying to round it out as much as I can to get rid of every bit of bark. So the plan is to either get a little Larry statue to attach to the top of this or carve out a little indent of Larry's face. I'm not sure which one I should do. Let me know what you guys think would be better. Also, this was the most satisfying thing I've done thus far in this project. If you guys are ever having a bad day or you feel stressed out, get you one of these little scalper tools and just go crazy on a piece of wood. Promise you'll feel better. So once I got all the bark off, I made a bunch of little cuts on the end to make it pointy so that when I hammer this thing into the ground, I'm not fighting it too hard. Did one last cleanup with that scalper just to try and smooth everything out. I then grabbed some 120 grit sandpaper and a 220 grit pad for the orbital sander. I went to work on this thing, got every little piece of it, got it as smooth as I could. So this was a before and after I tried doing mic'd up, but the microphone decided not to work. Sorry guys that I haven't been posting so much. I do work full time. It's hard to find time to do a project like this where it requires a lot of time. Here I got the wood wet to clean it and kind of expose the grain, see what we're working with, what it might look like when we stain it. The sun started to go down and I have a full day of sheetrocking tomorrow, so I called it a day. Stay tuned for part 10 where we're going to finish making these tee box markers.